Hi, my name's Morgan Page Carter, and 75% of my hair broke off from a bleach job gone wrong.
Alfredo and Zach here, and it's time to bleach some hair.
Girl, this was scary. This was the most terrifying case of fried hair any of us had ever seen. But after her hair grew out a few inches, we decided it was time to rescue Morgan. So we're going in here, Alfredo and I, using Wella Blonderplex Lightener with just 6 volume developer so that we could take the process low and slow and conserve what she had left.
Said a little prayer, and we left it on for about 90 minutes. Voila. Once we got her to this lovely level 10, it was time to tone.
Yeah, so as you can see here, she got a really nice level 10 clean lift. So I went in with Wella Illumina in the shade 10 Stroke 38 and a little bit of Blondor Liquid Toner in the shade Pale Platinum.
Then it was time for those luster length extensions, and y'all, check this out. Me doing these little tiny short pieces with the king of extensions, Zach Mesquite. Is this real life, Zach?
I mean,
Were you proud of me?
Yes, you did great. This was so much fun. And honestly, this is the first time I've ever collaborated with anyone on extensions. So it was nice to share the burden because we put 300 grams of hair in Morgan's head. We needed to add a lot of hair to make sure that all of that short breakage that she had everywhere was completely covered and undetectable.
It was great to see Morgan getting so happy, and it was time for Philip.
Now it's time for that dry cut face frame, carving out that front on both sides. Look at that solid shape there, but we have to break it up, add that softness, that sexiness around the face. Look at that. Next, adding in some layers through the back, and you can see that it creates that really softness at the bottom. Perfect. Now with a little spray.
And this is Yvette for the smoke show.
What do you guys think of these results?
Incredible.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm so excited, y'all.
Let us know in the comments. Sound off.
$1,500 major hair. Transformation.
Hair disaster. You are going to want to watch this until the end to see what her hair looked like before. This took 12 hours and 2 sessions. This was after 4 weeks after the first session. You can still see there was a lot of banding there. I came in and this time did some TZ lights using Matrix High Riser again, getting it in there. You see we used K18 mist to prep the hair on damp hair. Actually had sent her home after the first session with the K18 molecular repair mask, and she was using it and she needed it. Came in, if you see there, with the brush and really worked my hands in there, did some, I guess you could say, unconventional things to get her. You got to do what you got to do, right? We got her to the perfect blonde that we needed to color match her inspo extensions. A lot of orange kicker and golds. It's a super warm balayage that you'll see. Use the K18 mask, rub it in your hands, and let it sit for 4 minutes each time. Look at how healthy and shiny her hair was. Gone with the Wind Fabulous. Was doing my own highlights. There's the inspo extensions. We matched it perfectly, and it was time for the tape-in install. Came in there. These are actually Caramel Crunch extensions, the Eric Von Times Bellamy. I'm really obsessed with them. Asil came in and cut the extensions and shaped them. There's the before. Look at what a disaster that was. Here is the after. Added those inches and the perfect color. Let me know in the comments, was this worth $1,500 to you? Our client was so happy and so were we. Sound off.
As a beginner in makeup, here are the only 5 face products you would need to get started. A face primer. This goes underneath your foundation. It also prevents the makeup from being cakey and patchy, so choose one that works for your skin type. A good foundation. Make sure it matches your skin. This helps to even out your skin tone. It also helps to cover up the discoloration at the perimeter of your face, and it gives your skin a more unified skin tone. A good hydrating concealer. This helps to cover up discoloration under your eyes, and it also helps to brighten up the center of your face. This will make sure that you're adding dimension back to your face. And as a beginner, I would recommend curving out your natural cheekbones with the concealer that's left on the sponge. And just a little bit of blush to add a little bit of color to your skin. It's what makes your makeup look really skin-like, and it just gives it a super pretty look. A really good loose powder to set your concealer in place so that it doesn't move. This also helps prevent your concealer from creasing or moving around on your skin. And that's it.
Full glam tutorial on chocolate skin.
This video is going to answer the most frequently asked question: what foundation do I use? And so I thought, what better way than to show you guys on chocolate skin, because that's the most asked or requested look on my page, a full glam on chocolate skin. I do obviously start with my skin prep, and skin prepping also includes trimming down the brows. I trim these brows according to the shape that I'm going to draw, but I also avoid overly trimming my clients' brows because I want them to look pretty with makeup on and after makeup. And so I'm going in with my moisture, making sure that I feed the skin. Skin prep is the same thing as just feeding your skin so that it's able to handle the different types of products you're going to go in with. And also skin prep differs according to the skin type of a person. And so in this instance, I'm making sure that I'm nourishing her skin a lot. She does have normal skin, but because I'm going to go with layers, it's important that I prepare for that. For foundation, that is the Blossom Makeup Foundation. It's their new foundation that looks like skin. I want you guys to see how it's melting into her skin. I absolutely love how much they did a great job at the undertones, because look at how it doesn't look too orange or too red on her skin. And when a brand does so well on a chocolate shade, I know they are a brand of inclusivity. This foundation is pretty affordable, lasts really long. It's in between dewy and matte, so it's not too dry, it's not too runny, it's just perfect. I am pairing this foundation with a good beauty blender, which is the beauty blender from Wink Beauty. It's really important that you invest in a good beauty blender. Sometimes your makeup is not blending well because you are not using the right equipment or tools. So I'm just blending everything, making sure that it's seamless. I always make sure that each step I do does not have harsh lines. It's properly blended. For chocolate skin, you want to make sure that your blush is leaning towards the chocolate skin tone. For this case, I did use a red blush instead of a pink, and it came out absolutely beautiful. When you're using concealer on chocolate skin, you don't want to overly brighten her skin because that might overpower her beautiful chocolate skin. So you want to use a concealer that is closest to the skin tone, that has a beautiful undertone, and also that blends seamlessly into the skin. Also avoid blending your concealer into unwanted areas or unnecessary areas. So I want the focus to be on the middle part of her face, and that's what my concealer is going to do in this case. You will also notice that I am not using too much concealer because I want to be able to control it. I am also lifting her eyes, just accentuating her beautiful features. And even though I'm going to go in with a brighter concealer on the under eye, I am maintaining a beautiful chocolate skin. I do go in with my spray for a reason. Guys, if you are interested in knowing how to do a step-by-step makeup look, if you want to elevate your business, I have good news for you. We do have the last masterclass of the year here in Polokwane at an affordable price. We're going to be teaching everything from different skin tones to bridal makeup looks, business coaching, everything that you want to learn about makeup. I will be offering at this class. This is the last class of the year, by the way, and at a very affordable price for 3 days. 8, 9, 10 September, we're going to be there. The girls are securing the slots. They're not playing. I absolutely with Masante. Uh, Listen, that's a bargain. So I'm going in with my brow tamer. I just want you guys to have a look at how beautiful her skin is even after powdering. So I make it a point that my chocolate skinned girls do not look too powdery after I've put on my powders. I want their makeup to look like skin. It's also very important that you differentiate between a matte look and a dewy look, especially for chocolate skin. Now I have realized over the past few years that chocolate skin looks better when it's radiant and it's a bit shiny. So even though I did use my powders, I also made good use of my setting sprays to achieve this beautiful skin like makeup look. For the eyes, I wanted to go in with something that was also going to complement her beautiful skin and her beautiful features. You will notice that from the beginning, everything that I've been doing has been something just to accentuate and complement her skin color and her skin tone. So it's very important for a professional to know what to do on different skin types or skin tones. I am going in with my transition shade, which is slightly darker than my normal transition shade, mainly because she's darker in tone, and so I want that transition shade to really stand out. I also wanted to complement her beautiful eyes, and so I'm just blending it using my brush uses. Different types of brushes that I highly recommend will be shared at this class. And if you think that I share a lot of information on my TikTok, wait until you join our classes. So I'm going in and just blending into the crease and giving her a lifted eye. I'm also going to be teaching my eye lifting technique, how I draw my 2025 brows. I will also teach you how to line the lips, how to line the eyes in order to make a client look younger, how to get a filter looking makeup that is properly blended. For the pigments, we did go in with the pigment called Foxy from the David Beauty line. I did mix it with something else, and then I'm going in with my liner by Tehila. This liner does an amazing job. I love Tehila gel liners because they are black, real black, but they are also waterproof or smudge proof. So once your client tears, chances of that gel liner running down the cheeks is very low. And this is very important. For the lashes, we are using our Wink Beauty mascara. You guys know I always rave about this mascara, and I'm making sure that I just cover all her lashes with this mascara before I apply falsies. I want you to take note of how I lifted her eyes, how her brows look like hair-like, they're properly filled, all of that brow techniques, including how we lift the eyes, how we place the pigments, because there's techniques to that is gonna be there at the Polokwane Masterclass. Can't wait to see you guys. And I keep saying this because I am truly excited. It's the last masterclass I'm ever gonna hold in 2025, and so I'm gonna leave with a bang. I am going in with my liner on her lips, and I'm making sure that she has a powdered look. There is a technique that we implement in order to get a powdered look on our clients. I'm just slightly overlining, and then I'm going to go in with a nude. This time around, I incorporated a peachy nude instead of a pink nude because I wanted something that was going to resonate a lot with her eyes as well as her skin tone. Guys, being a professional makeup artist means you customize each look for each client depending on the skin tone, the skin skin type and the features. Now those lashes, I placed those lashes on her just to see how they'll look on her eyes, but I didn't like them, so I'm gonna remove them and apply another set of lashes that I felt was going to, you know, accentuate and enhance her eye shape. So it's really important that you know what type of lashes you're putting on a certain eye. I feel like this lash was overpowering her eye. It made her eyes look a bit smaller. I wanted something that was going to open up her eyes. Guys, can we give it up for the skin? I mean, that Blossom foundation is the best thing that you can do for your business. Go in, buy yourself some. I am going in with my blush, and for my blush, I choose my blushes according to my skin tone, and I felt like this blush was a perfect shade for her, and I build up on my blushes. Look at that lash and how it actually opens up her eye better than the first lash that we put on her. I am pinching my lashes together. I love the radiance of the skin, and I love how we maintained her beautiful chocolate skin. She still looks like her, just a better version of herself. How amazing is that? I am cleaning up the excess glue on her lashes because I want my clients to feel comfortable and feel confident. Pulukwani, I can't wait to have you guys. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a life-changing experience. It's gonna be great. And trust me when I tell you, everyone that is signed up has made the best decision of their career, from business coaching to everything else, on a silver platter. The final look is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Thank you so much, guys, for the support, the likes, the comments, and the shares. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Prime again, lip oil, foundation, conceal, bronze, blend concealer, conceal again, but this time brighten, sharpen, contour the nose, blush, stamp it in, some more blush. That was too much, that was too much, that was too much. Liquid highlighter, back of the hand, tap, wow, glow. Setting powder, brightening powder, some powder bronzer, powder blush, some setting spray, brown eyeliner, some bronzer, smudge it in, brown lip liner, Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Warm Taupe, Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Latte, mixed with the shade Butterscotch. Use a brush to blend, a little bit more setting spray. Not gonna lie, I quite like it, guys. Here is the final look. Bye.
Foundation, concealer, under eyes, forehead, nose, cupid's bow, and chin. Blend concealer, under eyes, and all areas concealed. Blend edges with Beauty Blender. Add lighter concealer. Blend concealer. Contour forehead, cheekbones, and jawline. Contour nose. Blend contour. Setting spray. Setting powder. Set under eyes, and all areas concealed. Add lighter setting powder. Powder bronzer. Eyeshadow on lids. Shadow on bottom lash line. Powder blush. More setting spray. Black liner and waterline. Highlighter on nose and inner corners. Lip liner. Lipstick. Lip gloss. Setting spray. And we're done.
Coming and stopping by my channel. The women that you see in these videos, their processes was totally commendable. It was something that I would love for everybody to see, exactly what I consider to be the epitome of great makeup and going on by great makeup artists with great technique. I absolutely love it. And yes, so I absolutely enjoy that. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by. None of the products that you've seen today is sponsored. and in no way, shape, or form are we working together. It was just, of course, some processes that I loved, that I thought was amazing. And of course, you guys, I'm always willing to be a voice to any makeup artist, any, inspiring woman who's trying to bring light, shed light to themselves as a part of reflection. I think that was very awesome. I want to say thank you guys to keep continuing to do what you do. You reach us in so many different perspectives out there that you couldn't even imagine. So bringing you guys onto my channel is just what goes without saying. I'm just hoping that the audience enjoyed it this time as much as they did when they seen it at that time on other mediums. Thank you so much for stopping by. And this is from licensed cosmetologist ABJ. Thank you. And of course, TikTok. I love looking at TikTok videos. Excuse me. I love looking at TikTok videos, bringing those videos into this medium. I think that it is a great way to show different platforms coming together. So thank you so much. I hope you like the on my face, and I hope that it really works for you. And yeah, so this was all meant to inspire you guys as well as to shed light on the other women's processes. Thank you so much and have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe.